Hi guys, YouTubers. As I mentioned in my other update video, I was gonna show you my grain platform, and here it is. New Holland 973 train tracer, 16 foot. Look at the tag right down in the bottom corner there, 16. Yeah. Basically, for you guys, I'm sure all you guys watch One Lonely Farmer. It's basically the same head as his 16 foot. I know he's got a 25 foot now, but this is a 16 foot. And yeah. So this is what it is. I do have some work to do to it. Not a lot, just the minor things. First off, on this side here, I don't know if I have to really do anything to this tin here. I don't know how exactly he bent it either, but he bent it. Or this guy bent it. I don't know, maybe he didn't. Spring. I don't know if that spring is the right one or not. To me it looks just not the right one. Not the... Well, maybe. Could be. I don't know. I guess my biggest concern, or biggest thing I have to do to it, is same thing as One Lonely Farmer did, is I gotta put a new grain platform in on the bottom there. And as you can see, this guy here that had it before me tried patching it, which, you see these holes down there, and that's as, grain loss going on the ground, and that's not good. It's profit. As hard as it is to make profit doing cash crop, I only plan on using this to cut about 30 acres of soybeans this year. Ooh, zoom me back out here, so there we go. Yeah, I only plan on cutting about 30 acres of soybeans with this thing. I mean, oats this year. Next year we will be putting in soybeans. I don't know how much yet, but that is coming. Just not this year. Yeah, so I went to New Holland and I actually priced out those decks, and what's to say I will not be getting them from New Holland. Each panel, which there's 1, 2, 3, you got 4, 5, 5 panels. Each panel is about 500 and, what did they say, 23 or $64, something like that. I know it was over 500 bucks. It was right around 530, 540, something like that, around there. And I just was like, well, first of all, I thought, oh, for all of it, which I was like, all right, that ain't bad. And then they told me a piece, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. They were stainless steel ones, but I can't see paying for a sheet like that. 500 and some bucks is for a sheet like that. So I got a couple other options. Might go find some nice used ones. I'm actually going to a salvage yard because I do have to get a few parts for my combine, and I'm gonna see if they have anything like this down there that got some grain heads that do have some nice fours in them. So yeah. So you do 5 times 500, that's $2,000. That doesn't count the all the bolts and spacers and all that to go with the tool. So it's like $2,500. I paid $2,500 for this head, which I think was worth it for the most part. I did ask the guy about the platform, and he said it was fine, which when I came to look at it, to pick it up, because I picked this up in a little on the other side of Rochester, Minnesota, so about a little over 4 hours away. So I just bought it off the phone. Yes, I knew these plastic teeth wore, which is nothing. which is nothing. There's some I have to replace. The only thing on wheel is, let's see which way this turns. There we go. Is right here. This is actually ripped. It's like a tin. And it's actually really flexible, so I have to fix this because I don't need it to break off and go through the combine. And so that's basically the only thing on this head here. I mean on this wheel that really has to be fixed, other than, you know, replacing some plastic. You know, these are just plastic teeth and they're not metal. If you see this goofy thing down here, I guess they call it a Johnson rock trap. I've never seen one before. Yeah, and it's got the smaller teeth in it. I'm debating on putting the bigger ones back in it. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys that, you know, have experience on that, if it's better to have the bigger teeth or the smaller ones. These have the smaller ones in there. Yeah. What else is there? Auger's in good shape. Here's long dividers that go with it. I was happy that it came with those and not the ones that just got the steel rod or whatever. It just bends. It's actually got the long dividers, which they're all in nice shape. They're not bent up or anything. The single drive. You know, on my combine, which you guys, there's the combine. It has been covered and everything. So the water in that doesn't not get anywhere in the bin or anything, or tubes, you know. So yeah, it is covered. It actually is going to get moved here. I'm actually going to put this head in the front of it and back it up over there, because I got to get my planter out here. So yeah, single drive. My combine does have the you know, on both sides. Could run both sides on if it had it, which it don't. It's got the hydraulics here. This one here is for the height control for the reel, that's what that lever is in the combine. Thank you guys for telling me that, which I knew, I just couldn't think of what it was for there. And then it's got the electric here. I just got it connected, which my combine's got. So yeah. So other than that, that's really all there is to it. The reel is driven by a hydraulic pump there. Chains for the wobble box and auger. There's a belt down there that runs the wobble box. Chains for the auger. But for overall, it's a straight machine. I think I got it for a decent price. Like I said, $2,500 I paid for it. So it came down to is, you know, I was really looking for a 16-foot because I do not want to take it off when I go down the road. And you know, and that's basically all I really needed. You know, I'm not doing, you know, hundreds of acres, so I didn't really need a big head. So in 16 foot is what I was looking for, and I just couldn't find one that was actually in decent shape until I found this one on Craigslist. And the guy wanted 2,800, but he came down to 25. And I was like, well, you know, ain't bad. Just at the floor, I wish it was better than what he told me it was, but you know, I'll be alright with it. We'll get her fixed. So that's where it stands now. I guess while I'm over here on the combine here, I do have a problem with the combine. What I have done is I took these grates off, which are sitting right up there right now. So the moisture don't build up in there and rust the augers out or anything, but also so mice, and if there was mice, which, you know, won't build any nests in there. But my problem is when I bought the combine, it had this door here. I think is this for the auger clean out here, and it was there when I bought it, and when they delivered it, I guess somewhere between when there was writing, I mean, on the trailer or whatever, it had fallen off because now it's gone and it's missing, and I do not know where it is. So now I have to find a new one to put underneath this. So that is one of the parts I am looking for. If you guys look over there, you can see that big split. I'll zoom in on it. That's why I'm replacing the tires. They're bulging out in the insides. That's just one of a couple. Which I do have the tires already, which I'm pretty sure I have showed you guys. But that is one thing I have to find. The other thing is I noticed, I believe it's in here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. I'll turn the light on to see. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see. If you see this pulley down here, if you watch it, it's actually got a lot of play in it. And if you look right at the tip of my finger, it is broken. I think someone has tried fixing this because, which yeah, they have tried to fix. I mean, they have fixed it because what they've done is to me, it looks like they just put a bunch of washers. You know, it could be the way it's supposed to be too, but I mean, washer-wise inside there. But if you look at this though, it's it's way. I have to sing with focus. Come on, there you go. Yeah, just if you look at this here, I mean, it's just split apart. So I have to take this off here and find out if I gotta get a new pulley for this, or if I can get a new one, or just go to salvage yard, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna go to salvage yard and just find a new one. There's a whole new piece here. This actually runs a fan that's down here, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. See, I got it sucked now, and then once it's, yeah, see how it spreads out? Yeah. So that's no good, so I have to fix that. Turn my light on. So yeah, that was just two things that I showed you on the combine there, but that's the header right there. So I guess we'll be seeing that here this summer, going through oats. So I guess if you got any comments on that, be more than glad to ask away. I guess thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.